Hey everybody, welcome back to Tech Odyssey. I'm back with another unboxing and first impressions video, and this time it's the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5G. It's basically the same as the Z Flip that came out earlier this year, but they upped the processor. It went from a Snapdragon 855 Plus to a 865 Plus, so a little bit of extra bang for your buck there, and they came in some new colors and added 5G. So not a whole lot of mystery here, but it's still brand new, it's still fancy, and I still want to go ahead and unbox it. Of course, I bought this so I could use it because I really enjoy the phone. Now, before we get into the unboxing, I do want to say, if this is your first time stopping by the channel, I appreciate you being here. If you enjoy the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. Now let's take the sucker out of the box. Like I said a minute ago, the Z Flip 5G is just an incremental upgrade of the Z Flip with a few different changes. It has the upgraded processor, Snapdragon 865 in it, and it has the different colors on it as well, and it has 5G, of course, as the name would imply. The Z Flip 5G only comes in two colors. You can get it in Mystic Bronze or Mystic Gray. I chose the Mystic Gray, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at that now that we're going to take it out of the box here using my handy dandy unboxing tool, and then we're going to close that because of course safety first. Now that I've got the seals on it cut off, now we can open it up. Slide this off, take a look at the front of the box there. It says Flip, Samsung Galaxy Z Flip there on the side. Nothing too crazy here, and we can go ahead and pop the lid off so we can look at what's inside. Now there's this little insert on the inside of here that tells you a little bit about the awesomeness that is the Z Flip. The future changes shape, meet your Galaxy Z Flip, with some other stuff on there you probably won't spend too much time reading because you want to play with the phone. Here is the Z Flip 5G. The first thing you're going to see is the care instructions on the front. Of course, don't get it wet, don't get dust all over it because it's not IP or dust rated. There is a screen protector on it. Don't get it near magnets, and generally just be careful with it. But it is a $1,449 phone, so you'll probably be pretty careful with it anyway. And let's go ahead and take these stickers off so we can get a better look at it. I'm really excited about this Mystic Gray color. I went back and forth a little bit because the Mystic Bronze does look so good, but I think it might wear on me after a while. So I opted to go with this color. The gray is classic. I really like the gray on the S20 Ultra. So I thought, yeah, church it up a little bit, make it look frosty, and we'll call it a day. And even the LCD screen on the front, it has kind of a matte finish over it as well, which is nice. Now, one great thing about this finish is it doesn't really pick up fingerprints like the regular Z Flip does, because that finish on there, oh boy, is a fingerprint magnet. But here we have in the top of the box the most useless documentation in the world, because nobody ever reads this stuff. I mean, really, they don't. They should just send it out as an email, kind of like they do with digital receipts now. But you do have the user documentation in their quick reference guide, which is, I guess, kind of helpful, maybe. The SIM ejector tool is in there as well. And here we are with the phone. You can see on the side you've got the fingerprint sensor. It's not built into the screen. Some people are surprised by this, but it actually works out really well, especially with the whole folding thing. I kind of like it, and it's very accurate and responsive. Taking a look at the screen here, you can see there's the peephole or the cutout or the punch out or whatever camera you want to call it on the front, which is the exact same camera that's in the regular Z Flip. Here's another little thing you pull out. It tells you about the 24-hour concierge service. I've never actually called that number, but you can do that. And then if you buy the phone before the end of the year, you get a one-time screen replacement warranty they have on there, which is nice as well. And hopefully you don't need it, but if you do, it's there. There's not a whole lot in the box, ladies and gentlemen. There is a small little power cord in here and a power brick, which is only 5 volts and 2 amps. It's not the most latest and greatest powerful charger in the world, but it does give you everything that you need to get started out of the box. But there's no case in here like there was with the regular Z Flip, and there's also not a screen, well, there's a screen protector installed in here, but there's no earphones in here as well, which is kind of a bummer, especially for this much money. All right, so here we are with the Z Flip 5G. Another one of the changes that they made with this version are they added a matte finish to it. So this is the Mystic Gray color. Mystic Gray is only available in the Z Flip 5G. The new the new Note 20 and Note 20 Ultra have the other Mystic colors like black and bronze and the white one, but this one only comes in Mystic Bronze and Mystic Gray. And I really like this color. I like this matte kind of frosted appearance to it. It definitely doesn't pick up and show fingerprints nearly as much as the regular 4G version does. I had the regular LTE version, and I got that one used. I got it from a friend of mine, and I got it much cheaper than they cost brand new, but I didn't get it brand new. I didn't get it in the box. It had some scuffs and stuff on it already, which was fine because the screen was minty fresh, but the rest of it, not the greatest looking in the world. I wanted this because I really enjoy this phone. And it's funny because when I made a video before the Z Flip came out, I was like, here's 3 reasons why you shouldn't get the Z Flip. One of them being the specs just weren't quite on par with the top of the line stuff. And that's really because of the folding screen itself and some of the other things that they have to do. I said that the original Z Flip is very much like the S10 Plus, and it very much is, but it folds and you get the little display readout over here and stuff, which is actually touch sensitive. I never really messed with it much until I'd actually had it for the last couple of months. And then I realized I could dismiss my alarms, I could dismiss phone calls, and it's like, oh, hey, there actually is some functionality to it. It seems to be built really well. The first one, I've had it, I think, for about 3 months now, and no issues with it. The screen seems to be holding up fine so far. The body, it just seems like it's built pretty well. And I've got the Fold as well, and both of them, I think, are built pretty well. They don't feel like they're cheap. It doesn't feel like something on it's going to break. But taking a look at this one, I do like the way it looks. It's still got the cameras on the back, the 2 cameras. You have the wide angle and the primary shooter. You don't have a telephoto lens on here, which I don't think is necessarily all that important. I do wish that they would have gone ahead and updated the cameras on it because it's the same cameras that are in the Z Flip. And just one thing I want to get out of the way here real quick. This is not the Z Flip 2. This is just the Z Flip 5G. So they came out with the Z Flip. I guess they really wanted to test it out and see if people liked it. And it seems like they did enough that they went ahead and made a 5G version just to show it like 5 months later, which is okay. I'm totally fine with that. But moving forward, I would expect we'll probably see the Z Flip 2 next year, which will probably have upgraded cameras, maybe a Quad HD Plus screen, a couple of other things, and hopefully some improved battery. It still only has the same 3300 milliamp battery. On the normal Z Flip, it's usually kind of dead for me around 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening. It almost gets me to the end of the day, but just not quite there. Usually I kind of top it off around dinner time. I'll go plug it in whenever I'm sitting at the house or whatever, just to make sure I have battery for the evening. It does recharge perfectly fast. It'll get you back up to 50% in like half an hour, but then it takes like another hour and 10 minutes to get the rest of the way there, just because that's the way batteries work with these newer phones. They can top off half of it really fast, but then the second half kind of takes a while. Everything else is the same on it. Fingerprint sensor, the volume buttons and the power button over here on the side. Still has the same 10 megapixel selfie camera on the front. One thing that has changed though is it has a built-in screen protector on here this time around. On the original Z Flip, from what I'm being told, it didn't come with the screen protector installed. So I noticed kind of once I started pressing around on the screen that it felt a little bit different, and that's because of the screen protector that's already on here. Snapdragon 865 Plus, it does have 5G now. I really don't care too much about the 5G just because it's kind of about the same speed with this sub-6 5G that we're using. It works good, but it's not like the 1,000 megabits per second. It just seems like it's a little bit faster than LTE, but the upload speeds seem to be a lot better. It seems snappier. It feels a little bit snappier. I do like that. Having used the 855 Plus so much, I can tell a little bit of a difference going to this one now. So it's not one of those things where it's like just a numbers game. You can't really tell a difference. Like if they went from 8 gigabytes of RAM to like 10, I'd be like, all right, whatever. You really can't tell a difference. But the processor does seem more responsive. It seems snappier when you're using the phone. So one other thing I want to talk about real quick is accessories. With accessories, the Samsung leather case is really nice. I like it a lot. It's so great. And it works on this one too, the one that is on the Z Flip. I also have this ring key case, and this ring key case works really good. I'll have the link for the cases down in the description, but it's super easy. It has these little these little sticky strips, like 2-sided tape on the inside that's what makes them stick on and stay. So you pop it on, put the top one on. There we go. Got them both locked into place, and then you've got some protection on there, which is good because you don't want to mess up your phone. It gives it a little extra grip and makes it where you have a little bit more confidence so you don't accidentally drop it. Or if you do drop it, you don't have to worry about your phone absorbing the brunt of the damage and getting scratched up and all those other things. But this Rinky case I like a lot, and also the Samsung leather case I like. And I have a Urban Armor Gear one that's on the way. Hopefully it'll get here soon. It got shipped out like a week ago. I was hoping to have it by now, but I'm gonna make a video on that as well with some case options for you. But if you're interested in these, check out the links below in the description. And yeah, that's about it. It has the wireless charging. It's not IP protected at all. No IP dust and water resistant, so be very careful with it. Also, the screen is still made out of the ultra thin glass UTG. It's basically kind of like plastic. It feels like plastic. It's supposed to be a little bit better than the screen they have on the original Fold. But like I said, this is just an upgrade over the regular Z Flip. You get the faster processor, you get 5G. That's really the only difference. So if you have one already, there's really no compelling reason to upgrade. You're going to get 98% of the same experience, and I feel pretty confident in saying that. Still the same 6.7-inch screen, still 1080p, still 256 gigabytes of storage. It's just a good phone. I like it. It's enjoyable. And the reason that I got this one is because it's new to me. It does have a couple of little improvements, and I know that I'm going to be using this as my daily driver, ideally for the next year till the Z Flip 2 comes out. So that's all I've got on my unboxing and first impressions. I have a lot of impressions because I've been using the regular Z Flip for so long. But if this is something you're interested in and you haven't picked one up, it is very expensive. The only reason I got this one too also is I'm going to sell the other Z Flip, and I traded in my iPhone 8 Plus. So it made it fairly decent for me to get it. I got $400 trade-in for the iPhone 8 Plus, which is not bad at all, considering that it's several years old and I only paid $299 for it. So I don't have any heartburn about trading that in, especially with the new iPhones right around the corner. But if you're not going to trade anything in, it is expensive, $1,449. The original one was $1,380, so I guess they figured they'd bump the price up a little bit to give you a better processor and this matte finish that's on here. But so I am going to make some other videos. I probably won't do a 72-hour review, but I am going to do a full review, and I'm going to make some other content on it as well for people who are interested in this device because I really enjoy it. It's really expensive, and yeah, you can get a lot better phone than this, technical and spec-wise, but it's just a great experience, and I love being able to do that. I love being able to open this and answer the phone. I love being able to close and hang up. It's really nice. It's just something extra that other phones don't offer. So that's all I've got. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down in the comment section. I'll get back with you. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. As always, thanks for watching. I appreciate you being here, and I'll see you guys next time.